My name's Miranda Barber. I'm originally out of Boca Raton, Florida. Been boxing since I was about 16 years old. Kind of got me out of a rough path as a kid and really found who I was throughout the sport, and happy to be here at OTX.
Awesome. Can you share some of the challenges you faced as a female boxer and how you overcame them?
Definitely. I mean, when I first started boxing, women's boxing just got in the Olympics in 2012, so every gym I was going into, I was the only female. So it was either the guys wanted to be cute with you or they wanted to, be like, if you're going to be here, then you're going to earn your spot. And they'd put it on me at a very young age, like relentless. And I think that molded me. One, just being a female and standing firm and knowing that I'm tough and I'm learning, and I'm very humble in the sport to be able to put myself out there in front of guys every day. I didn't really have a lot of women to compete against, let alone train with. So as soon as I started to really get a feel for the sport, the guys really respected me, and that's the type of love you're gonna get in this environment. That's what boxing is so beautiful for. So
It is. Are there any female boxers, past or present, who you admire and draw inspiration from?
Yeah, Michaela Mayer, honestly, I remember going to the Golden Gloves and seeing her at a very young age, and just I've seen her hard work pay off throughout her career, and I remember seeing her on the Dr. Pepper commercials and things like that. So I'm like, women are trying to put ourselves out there, so giving us a platform to really excel and show a lot of people that the women are here to fight. We really mean business and we're passionate. You see a lot of guys fights too, and you'll see the physical side of it, but I think people get really invested in the female sports, and I think it's just the beginning for us.
It is. Can you talk about the mental aspect of boxing and how you prepare mentally before a match?
Definitely. Mentally, you gotta definitely know what you're signing up for. You gotta be prepared, to make sacrifices, cut yourself off from maybe some friends or family that, might distract you in the meantime to stay focused. If it's something you really want, you're gonna feel that throughout your camp, and it's gonna show in your work. If you put the work in, it's gonna show. This is the most vulnerable sport in the world, so you're gonna get exposed, for sure.
Can you share a memorable or a significant moment from your boxing journey that had a profound effect on you?
Yeah, actually it was my first amateur fight. I didn't know if I was gonna fight that day or not. It was one of my best friend's birthdays, my coach's daughter, and he comes in the room and he's like, "Barbie, get ready." I'm like, "What do you mean? I'm not fighting today." And I weighed in. I didn't have anybody there, but the girl that she was supposed to fight ended up being in my weight class, but she was like 7-3, and I'm making my debut. And me, if you know who I am, I don't back down from anything. I'm always here to learn and grow, and I took the fight and ended up winning TKO, my first ever amateur fight. And that experience of having all this adrenaline, I've never been so nervous in my life when you have your first fight, but I was like, wow, I'm meant to do this. And everybody, I was a showstopper, they didn't expect me to come out there and TKO the girl that had a lot of experience over me just making my debut. And that moment with my coach, really solidified, what I'm supposed to be doing in my career, and, that love I'm going to chase forever.
That's awesome. What is something that people don't know about you?
Maybe they don't know so much about my spirituality side. I'm really close with God, and fighting really is just a spiritual warfare throughout this life, and without fighting, I'd probably be down a completely different path. I've been locked up, I've been in very bad situations where I had to resort to fighting, and this was a way to save my life. And God's taught me so many lessons throughout my battles. I think that's why I'm not afraid to lose. And because I know on the outcome of it, it's just the self-mastery side, and it really ties me even closer to God every fight. So I love that we can share that harmony, and this is what I'm supposed to do.
I love that. So where can we find you at?
Instagram, Barber_MMA. You can find me on Instagram. I'm definitely out in Boca Raton. If you're in South Florida, stop by Mayweather Boxing. I run that gym out there. And yeah, I'm really living the dream, man. I'm doing what I love and loving what I do. So it ain't working. It's part of life now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, guys.